Hey Scorpio, welcome to Intention 1111. I'm here to do your week in Scorpio. Wanted to say thank you for every one of you who watch the videos, who interact with the channel, who comment. I sure appreciate y'all. If you'd like to book a personal read with me, you can reach me at whereyourintentions at intentions1111.com, or you can still reach me at thejezebelway@gmail.com. So let's see what we got for you this week, Scorpio. We all made it in one piece, hopefully, through the eclipse and the new moon. Pretty crazy stuff going on in the world right now, though. May be making everyone feel just a little bit nervous, so don't forget that affects your root chakra. So just stay grounded, and sometimes it helps to tell yourself that you're safe, right? Despite what's going on around you. What can you control in the present moment? This week, excuse me, I guess it's going to be... I always forget this part when I get started. Oh, no. The 15th through the 21st, 22nd-ish. October. Abundance. 38. 11. That's good. Okay. Self-reflection. Another 8. And darkness. 4. Long night moon. So basically what you've got here is you've got a lot of good cards for money this week. Okay. You've got 8s. You've got 4s. Those are always good for money. Always good though. The 4s are always good for money, I think, luckiness, right? But also the 4s are there to tell you that even though things may be going crazy, that your angels, your guides, whatever it is you subscribe to are there with you, right? You're protected, you're divinely protected and divinely guided, and there should be no worries, right? But I always find that they're good for signs of money. So a little bit of self-reflection, Scorpio, is leading you to a path of abundance. I think that some of you here, if you have been in a mode of sort of distancing socially in order to gain some self-reflection, it's going to pay off for you in the long run. So let's see what we got for you this week. I have been slow with the reads this month, but do not fear, okay? We will be getting those put out. They're just coming a little slower than they normally are this month, and that's just the way it is sometimes. Here there is a desire, okay? There's a desire to bring some balance. Again, you have the idea of another 4 in this card, even though it's 5, right? But you have the 4 pillars here in this card. So double 4s. Excellent. 8s and 4s. So remember, if you're trying to start something new this week, or you're trying to gain some more abundance in money or abundance in your life, this week's the week to focus on that. Thank you in advance, right? But here's a desire that you haven't moved forward with, and it could be any kind of relationship. The Hierophant indicates some sort of relationship change. 5. There's some desire that you haven't moved forward with here. And to me, this means here that this is a little bit of... you're not seeing your full potential in a situation. You're not seeing your full potential in life. And I think you're fooling yourself here with this 7 of Swords. You're kind of telling yourself you can't do it, or, oh, I'm not qualified for that, or you know, that's going to end badly. And this is telling you up here that, hey, it's time to go and to move on whatever that desire is that you've been having. Queen of Coins denotes somebody who's a hard worker, somebody who is a planner, somebody who is trying to set goals and meet goals, right? But not in a braggarty kind of way. This is a slow but steady progress toward goals here. But you're telling yourself here that you can't do it. So let's kind of see why. Show me the Hierophant. Oops. Okay, there is a past experience here that's holding you back from moving toward your dream or your goal or this desire that you have. And this Seven of Swords is deception, but you're deceiving yourself in a way by not moving forward toward this goal that you're desiring because of a past situation. Something may have not ended so well, or a relationship with a lover, a relationship with job, career, whatever it is, didn't end so well. So you are stopping yourself from moving forward, but the fear lies here with this Seven of Swords, the fear that you can't maintain something or you can't hold it together. Okay. In some way, there may have been someone from your past or some idea from your past, someone telling you, oh, you know, you're being ridiculous. You can't do this. You can't accomplish this. And that voice is still going on in your head, right? The voice that's saying, oh, you'll never be able to do this. You're crazy for thinking that you can do this. And that voice that you're hearing is the lie. Right? So maybe that's why there's been a little bit of self-reflection here, or there needs to be. You need to get rid of that voice in your head that's telling you you can't do something or move forward with something. You're blocking your own self with that process. Okay, so let's see what else we have going on this week for career. There's going to be some enlightenment coming right off the bat here, some kind of energy moving here about blocks being removed, enlightenment, change. Here you are, Scorpio, gaining enlightenment about a situation, celebration, right? Okay, so 3's getting in alignment. So let's see kind of what we've got going on here. Oh, our card got all bent up. Dang. Okay. All right, so what are you building, right? 33. What are you building? What needs to change in this situation? A sudden change may bring you some enlightenment, right? But it seems like these two cards here indicate it might be bittersweet. Right, it might be bittersweet. So we had the Queen earlier, now we have the King. So let's see what that's about. Moving forward might be bittersweet. So this could indicate a boss, or this could indicate you needing to be your own boss here. Yeah, moving forward with another offer that may put you in a place of management, supervisory. It may just mean that you're becoming your own boss if you're starting your own business or going out on your own, a contractor of some kind. The relationship that you're leaving, the enlightenment to change, is bittersweet. You no longer have the security, right? But it's going to be kind of what you make of it, but you know it must be done. You know you must move forward with an offer of some kind. So let's kind of see what that is. Show me the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay, yeah, moving away from something. I think, again, you've got someone in your midst here telling you how hard it's going to be to do this thing that you're trying to do. Show me the King of Coins. again, you've got somebody here talking about burdens, right? Burdens, and you're crazy from taking a break from this, right? You could be taking a break from corporate world or whatever, or you're crazy for going out on your own right now. But remember, here you have the Temperance card. You need to squash. This is about squashing. This voice, this person here who keeps telling you you can't do something. Show me the Knight of Swords. This person could be somebody from your past. This could be a person, a relative, or a father, a mother, a big brother, or whatever. It could be somebody all the way back to, you know, your first job or whatever. I don't know, right? But it's somebody who held some sort of significance to you in the past. You're being represented here by the Page of Coins telling you, oh, you can't do this. Are you crazy? And maybe this signifies you having been with the company for a number of years, right? And not getting recognition or not getting something or feeling like it's time for a change. And this person is telling you, could be 10 years, right? Or more. Could be 16 here. They're saying to you, you've been with this company for all this time. You're crazy to quit now. You're crazy to stop this now. But you know there must be a change. So for those of you out there who feel like you're leaving a long-term career, you're changing it up, or you're jumping the track or something here, if your intuition keeps telling you that you need to change this and you need to move forward with something, you're stagnated here, you're stagnated, you've been here too long, or whatever it is, and you've got an offer somewhere else that you feel like would be better for you, even if it's at a distance, take it. Because what you have to gain here is balance and harmony and peace and happiness. So we're never thinking about moving to another job or doing something different if we're perfectly happy where we are, right? The only time those themes come up in our lives is when we need to change, when we know that there needs to be a change. And so you were thinking about your own peace and happiness and harmony and squashing your inner conflict here. Self-reflection and leaving something is abundance. So just remember that. This seems to be specific maybe to accepting an offer or going to a new job that is, you know, it's kind of scary because you've been comfortable for a while. So that seems to kind of be, and you've got here, this is healing, this is a yes. This is a yes card here. Yes. Yes. Communication, yes, you got it. Happy, comfortable, disconnected from this place, but totally comfortable in your own solidarity here. You know, this is the lady, the single lady. She's happy, she's got money, she's okay, she's comfortable. So that's what you have to look forward to. So if this is your validation to take that position or to go out on your own or whatever the specifics are for you, this is your yes, this is your green light. So let's see what money's going to look like this week for Scorpios. King of Coins, okay. Cautious, okay, cautious, but he's got it like that, basically, right? So again, this is the week to think about your money in a way that brings in abundance, right? It's a lucky time for money. I think you're looking away from the conflicts with money this week. You're looking towards something more solid with money. You've got the King of Coins and the Ten of Cups, which is good for money. You're being logical. You're being grounded with your money. Here, though, this logic and this looking away this week from financial woes is happiness. It's comfortable. You're comfortable this week, right? Okay. You have some issues, again, Scorpios, there's some kind of issues here in dealing with some past patterns with money, right? Some mistakes with money in the past, maybe in your youth, or maybe in the past, some mistakes with money. But a 6 and a 9 closes that cycle out, right? You've made the choice with the 6, logically, to ground yourself and to work on your situation with money. King of Coins has the money, but he's careful with his money, right? So you've closed something out in the past that may have left you in a tight spot, and you're unapologetic about it here. Unapologetic, and you're not allowing that to hold you back anymore. So when you get to a point where you're not feeling so confident with your money, just remember that you've closed that cycle out. Whatever that trauma is with money, you've closed that cycle out. So show me what Scorpio's money looks like this week. Show me what Scorpio's money looks like this week. Ace of Coins. Show me what Scorpio's money looks like this week. Ace of Coins. There may be some issues here, again, with money that you're rejecting doing because you're remembering a past pattern that you've already moved past. You're more logical and solid with your money to ensure your comfort and happiness. And so you're not going to allow yourself to get into any kind of past conflicts. But this week is the week to make money for you, Scorpio. You're moving past a past conflict or an issue block with money. Holding on to your money. And this card, to me, holding on to your money, and this in the reverse is kind of like you don't have to tell everyone everything you have or everything you know. So whatever that means for you guys out there, keep your money to yourself. Keep your talking about money or abundance or the accomplishment to yourself, right? Talking about this incoming money or the moves that you've made for your comfort, right, financially, may lead to some talking here, right? You don't have to tell everyone everything you know. Also, telling someone in advance of the moves that you may be making with money this week may act as a block. You know, we don't always have to share what our moves are. We move in silence and then strike like a thunderbolt. Scorpios are very private people, especially when it comes to their finances. So it's saying here, act in your true fashion and continue to be private about your finances. If you're not, you may incur some blockages because of that. Making a decision to make something work here. To move past burdens. Hustling this week brings in money for Scorpio. Okay. And leads to happiness. This is about options. You have options in branching out or second job, side hustle, side hustle with money. You don't have to tell everyone everything you do to bring in money. Keep your finances private this week. But you will be abundant with your finances this week. Okay, so let's talk about love. Okay. Again, this is saving for a rainy day. Maybe your money's wrapped up in love or family, or maybe it's connected some way with that. Saving for a rainy day, Scorpio. for comfort of the family. So this week, your comfort, your stability, your coziness may be highlighted here. You may be becoming enlightened on a way to, again, bring your money here into balance for a family. So for some of you this week, it's going to be about your family, your comfort, building for the future. If you are coupled, you may be putting money aside to purchase a home, something here to do with a solid commitment, bringing a commitment into stability. It may be on your mind this week, Scorpio, that you are providing. You're doing something to provide for a relationship this week. Others of you here, you may be recovering financially from a commitment that you're not in anymore. Now you're comfortable and you're back in balance with yourself and with your money. Again, you may have someone here. This says to me, okay, Scorpio's on top financially again after sort of recovering from an issue involving a relationship with money, right? You're moving forward now, right? You're back in balance with things again. But also there may be someone who caused you a great deal of anguish or financial trouble here coming back into the picture. They want you to think that they've elevated themselves from this page to this king. They've elevated themselves financially because they caused you the hardship financially. Reject it, Scorpio. It's a mess, okay, with this situation. Same old thing. Swords to me here are saying, remember the pattern. Remember the pattern of this person, not a new opportunity. Say what you need to say and be unapologetic about it because you're not going to be put in that place again. I'm on top and I'm doing very well and I'm moving forward in my life. I am all about me and my opportunities at this juncture in my life. It took me a lot to recover in a lot of ways. Not only financially, but emotionally from that stage in my life. I'm good now. I'm finally in a good place again. And I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk this again. Remember, you had the 9 in the money area, right? You've closed that cycle out. So this is you saying, hey, I'm doing well. And I feel like I'm in a good place in my life now. I'm finally happy. I'm not going to revisit this with you. That's what it looks like to me. You may have been getting some intuitive hits here about this person coming back in the form of your dreams. There may have been some issues, some dreams about this person coming back in here. Relationship over. Maybe this might have been leading to marriage, you feel like. But this card here is telling me you've kind of not had the last laugh here, but you've kind of come out on top. You've come out on top. And you've made the decision, right? Because that came out in the reverse. You've made the decision not to fall for that shit again. Basically, this is saying, hey, don't get trapped in this person's bullshit again. You've made the decision. You've got your own plans. You've got your own life. Silence. No communicado with this person. What they offer, what they stand to come in and offer is heartbreak, right? And remember, it's taken you a long, good time, right, to get back on top again, to dig yourself out, to straighten back up. So let's see if there's any positive love or new love coming in for Scorpio. Show me love coming in for Scorpio this week. Show me love coming in for Scorpio this week. Okay. The cards have jokes tonight. It's saying, liar, liar, pants on fire. So let's see. Let's see for new love coming into Scorpio. Okay. You may be moving forward with something short-lived this week. You may have a romance this week. It may not last a long time, okay? But it may help serve as a bridge between the past and the future. Not this person, a new person, serving as a bridge between the past and the future. Kind of like they're acting as a bridge, right? So it may be sort of a short-lived romance coming this week for you. Could be somebody younger than you. But it helps move you forward a little bit, and you're able to finally put something to bed here. Show me love coming in for Scorpio this week. Okay. You may be defensive about love coming in this week, or love period, but know that you have to move forward. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here, so it's sort of faded. You know, as long as you're not attaching a long-term thing to this romantic endeavor this week, you'll be okay. Remember, this may be a bridge, right? And it's perfectly fine, right? To enjoy a person in the moment and not attach a long-term commitment to it or become resentful that it doesn't turn into a long-term commitment. Let people come in and out as they please. You are maintaining your own boundary. So when I say let people come in and out as they please, that's not exactly what I mean. I mean that we're not attaching, we're not holding on to things, we are not attaching expectation. So this person you may meet, you may have a great date, you may spend a few weeks together, great. But don't attach anything to this person. And the lesson is for you to not attach the expectation, because you're moving from one thing to another. You're moving out of this energy of the past and having to claw and scratch your way out of something. You're moving towards stability for yourself, but you're also being called to sort of come back out of hermit, back out of darkness, right? To interact again, okay? So this is saying it's maybe faded a little bit for you to have a transitional person, however you want to describe that. Show me love for Scorpio this week. Show me love for Scorpio this week. You have options, new beginnings options here, right? There may be an important conversation this week with this person that shows you, oh, guess what? I do have options. I'm not stuck in this energy forever. Okay, maybe I can let some of the resentment go. Maybe I can kind of put something to bed and move forward in my life. I can let this go finally. So important conversation, maybe with a romantic interest this week coming in for Scorpios. That shows you that you actually do have options. So let's see what Scorpio can expect for the rest of the week. What can Scorpio expect for this week? Okay, romance. I like that. Partnerships. Okay, you're juggling with yourself again about a past judgment or a judgment you've made about yourself. And remember, we're coming away from this juggling and away from this judgment, and we're going toward this partnership, this newness in your life. New partner, new job, new experiences. What can Scorpio not expect? What does Scorpio not expect? What does Scorpio not expect this week? Okay. Scorpio, you may be bouncing in between two ideas, right? Scorpio here may be bouncing in between two ideas. Logic and passion, logic and forward movement, safety and the unknown, right? You know there needs to be a change, and I think you're juggling with your past a little bit. Past money issues, which this eclipse may be bringing, you know, that energy may be bringing up some themes that they're finally needing to be put to bed here, right? So you're juggling with a past issue, past lover, past job issues, past money issues that you're beating yourself up for, right? And so it's time to sort of put that to bed and move away from that. So I think what you don't expect this week is for themes to be welling up a little bit that you're going to have to address on the spot. You're going to have to address this past person on the spot. No, thank you. You're going to have to address the idea that somebody's telling you can't do something on the spot. You're going to have to address your issues with moving from one job to another on the spot. You're going to have to address the idea that you're shutting yourself down from love interest or from passions or from experiencing other people on the spot. So there's going to be a lot of things this week that you don't expect to come up that you may have to shut down on the spot. So let's get some advice. If you don't, kaboom, right? They're going to flare up. They're going to get out of control. If you don't address things this week, shut things down this week, you may experience blockages as a result within yourself. So let's kind of get some advice for Scorpio this week. Okay. Okay, what am I most afraid of losing? I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved. I am safe, and I belong. This is addressing past issues with you that may be welling up that you need to shut down on the spot. Where am I with my goals and my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? Okay, this is all of the past shit that I think's welling up in you, right? Feed your body what it needs, okay? Feed your mind and your soul what it needs. Make new, exciting goals, right? We talked about that. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Make somebody laugh today. I mean, Scorpios have some of the best sense of humor out there. Although it may be dark or sarcastic, it's still, we're funny as hell, right? So maybe the focus of this week is not on what ifs, but maybe raising your vibration and doing things that you enjoy. What is your happiness? What's the desire? So Scorpio, that's what I have for you this week, and I'll see you guys shortly for second half.